problems cannot be solved with the same mindset that created them. So for decades, we believe that the same prescription has been used over and over to solve a recurring problem and mismanagement and no accountability. And so we're saying changes must come. And for that reason, the joint unions received a very strong mandate that we are to call for the removal of the financial secretary and his accompanying staff, especially those that are over the age of 55. Why the financial secretary? In 2010, we knew we had a problem. We knew we had a problem under the Musa administration that ended in 28. And the IDB came in to assist us, and that's why they passed SI 95 of 2010, the fiscal transparency and responsibility regulations of 2010. That regulation would have been given us, or the objective of that regulation was to force the financial secretary to give us a snapshot of government fiscal strategy and government fiscal position twice a year. So we were to have been receiving a fiscal outlook mid-year review report and a final budget outcome report. Detailed in that report would have been government expenses, government revenues, government assets, government liabilities, and also the assets, liabilities, revenues, and expenses of every single statutory body out there that government is giving money to, and we don't know how they're performing. We have no clue how most of these revenue-generating statutory bodies are performing. We don't see the publication of any financial statements, similar to us not seeing any where the government finances is concerned. I think the last statements for the government were 2014. So it is our view that the financial secretary has breached, not breached, but he's in violation of the SI, of the law, similar to the former prime minister, and he needs to be held accountable. Because if in 2011, had the financial secretary come and give a snapshot of a financial position of this country, as he should have, we could have been monitoring this financial mess real time, real numbers, because the regulation also calls for him to publish it in the Gazette and to publish it on a government website. The regulations also requires of him to give detailed explanation whether or not there was a deviation from the budget, how much that deviation was, explain how it will help or hurt the country, so that from 2011, twice a year, we would have been cautioned and shown the numbers.